Swirl like eddies in a river. Twirl like a dancer. Thicken it up, and you've got Thwirl. It's playful, but not a trifle. Is the third album by Rosetta Trio, and like the others, it features my good friends Liberty Ellman and Jamie Foxx on acoustic and electric guitars. And also like the others, we recorded it here in my home studio in Brooklyn. One of the things that's most exciting to me about the record is a sense of arrival in a way, although of course this is a never-ending journey. But as far as the way the group functions and the specific chemistry and polarity within the group, I think we've gotten to a new place. It's funny to me that the piece entitled Ending wound up sort of declaring itself the beginning of the album, but it sort of makes sense because it's a meditation, a repetition, and a clearing of the air, a preparation for the rest. Reclamation Zone is one of the pieces on the album that took us years to get to feel right. And it was inspired by my many bicycle-bound journeys and explorations around New York City. It's one of my favorite modes of experiencing the city. I feel like an explorer, almost like I'm scuba diving around the boroughs. He Runs Circles I wrote for my younger son, Van. It was inspired by the time before he was really speaking, and his main mode of expressing his affection was to run circles around me. Steel Skin and Sky was inspired by a photo essay in the New York Times Magazine that was dealing with the building of skyscrapers, and the photos were all atop these girders and beams that were going up. And I loved the fact that, well, not only was it just visually striking, these lines of metal against sky and clouds, but I found it very inspiring that in this process that seems so industrial and so mechanized, it still takes this very specialized group of human beings to guide those beams into place. Before this recording, we had just done our first 2-week tour in Europe and then returned to do a couple of dates in the New York area before going right into the studio. So things were really popping. The chemistry that creates the music is not just about the musicianship, but it's the chemistry of the human beings that are informing that musicianship. When Fox and Lib and I are traveling on the train, we're having conversations and joking around and most often having fun. And of course, when things are going wrong, we're helping each other through that experience as well. But it creates a flow that then goes right onto the stage, and the music that we make on stage is like, it's like an ongoing conversation or a continuation of the jokes that we were throwing around in the taxi.